भारत चिप मेकिंग में सेमी कंडक्टर सेक्टर में भी बड़े कदम उठा रहा है। अभी भारत में 12 सेमीकंडक्टर प्लांट्स पर काम चल रहा है। इनमें से 2 प्लांट्स में प्रोडक्शन भी शुरू हो चुका है। यानी अब चिप भी डिजाइन इंडिया, मेड इन इंडिया होगी।
That is Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaking in Netherlands during his state visit and talking about India's semiconductors, dreams and ambitions. But it was not merely lip service by the Indian Prime Minister. This week in The Hague, during the PM's visit, India may just have taken one of her biggest semiconductor leaps ever. A landmark agreement between Tata Electronics and ASML, arguably the most critical company in the global chip supply chain, is set to support India's first commercial 300mm semiconductor fabrication plant in Dholera, Gujarat. And this is not just another investment announcement. This is about India trying to enter one of the world's most strategic industries. Because in today's world, semiconductors are not just tiny chips, they are geopolitical power. Think about it. Every smartphone, every fighter jet, every AI server, every electric car, every missile guidance system, every satellite runs on semiconductors, which is why countries are no longer treating chips like ordinary industrial goods. They are treating them like strategic assets. And right now, the global semiconductor map is heavily concentrated. The United States dominates chip design, Taiwan dominates manufacturing, especially foundries. China is aggressively building a fully indigenous semiconductor ecosystem. And India? Well, India consumes nearly 20% of the world's chips, but manufactures very little domestically. Which is why this deal between India's Tata Electronics and Dutch giant ASML matters. ASML is not just another technology company. The Dutch firm has a near monopoly in one extremely critical area: advanced lithography machines, essential for manufacturing cutting-edge semiconductors. And now, India is entering into a major partnership with it. Under this agreement, ASML will support Tata Electronics' upcoming semiconductor fabrication facility in Dholera, Gujarat. The planned investment is around $11 billion.
Semiconductor has become a clear priority for India, and Tata is the company that is going to build the first fab in India. So I think the project is extremely important. And what we want to do with this MOU is provide Tata with all the support ASML can give in terms of product, technology, people, to make sure that they have the very best lithography for the first fab.
देखिए, आज का ये दिन बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण दिन है भारत की सेमीकंडक्टर जर्नी में, और ASML दुनिया की नंबर 1 कंपनी है लिथोग्राफी एरिया में, और उनका हमारे साथ ये एग्रीमेंट होना, यहाँ साइन होना हमारे PM साहब के प्रेजेंस में, ये एक बहुत बड़ा माइलस्टोन है टाटा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के लिए और ASML के लिए.
When India attempts to build a commercial-scale front-end semiconductor fabrication plant, it is not just opening another factory. It is attempting to enter one of the most elite manufacturing ecosystems in the world. And the timing is not accidental. India has been rolling out aggressive semiconductor incentives for the past few years. billions of dollars in subsidies, production-linked incentives, chip ecosystem development, talent expansion, and also design-linked incentives. The government knows semiconductors are becoming the backbone of the future economy. Artificial intelligence, EVs, 5G, defense electronics, quantum computing, industrial automation, all of them require chips, and India wants a seat at that table. What makes this even more interesting is the broader geopolitical context. This partnership was announced during Prime Minister Modi's Netherlands visit, where India and the Netherlands elevated ties to a strategic partnership. Semiconductors became the centerpiece of that relationship. But the agreement went beyond chips.
ऐसी वैश्विक परिस्थितियों में आज दुनिया रेजिलिएंट सप्लाई चेन की बात कर रही है और तब भारत और नीदरलैंड मिलकर एक ट्रस्टेड, ट्रांसपेरेंट और फ्यूचर रेडी सप्लाई चेन बनाने में जुटे हैं.
It's a long-term commitment between India and the Netherlands to work together on building a strong maritime industry, resilient supply chains for energy and raw materials, and a common defense against cyber threats and terrorism.
So this is not just a semiconductor story. This is India trying to deepen strategic technological partnerships with Europe, especially at a time when Europe itself is looking for diversification beyond the China-heavy supply chain model. Of course, challenges remain. Global competition is fierce in semiconductor fabs. Taiwan, South Korea, and China are decades ahead. Even the United States is pouring massive subsidies into rebuilding domestic manufacturing. So India is entering a very difficult race. But the Dholera ASML-Tata partnership sends an unmistakable signal about India's semiconductor ambitions. If this project succeeds, it could become the foundation stone for an entirely new industrial era for India. Because in the 21st century, countries that control chips will shape the global economy. And India clearly does not want to remain dependent forever.